I traveled back to the Victorian era, but the world I saw was nothing like in the history books. Part 2. Part 1 link. My sister vertical bar. Oh god, I miss my sister, my wife, my daughter. How long has it been? I know that it has been more than just a few hours for me, but how long do I have to wait for them? Did they overshoot the date and time for the machine? Has there been a setback? Why aren't they just coming to pick me up at the moment I called, or even arrived here? The banging is so loud now that I can even hear it in my thoughts. Thump 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 to vertical bar. Oh god, what does that thing, or that person, or whatever, want with me? I just want to go home. I just want to go home. Day 2. The light through the curtains has gone and come back, so I assume that it has been over a day. I am hungry, I am thirsty, I have to eat something. My rescue still has not come, and the banging has not stopped either. It feels as though my eardrums might explode. This is a restaurant, but everything looks weird. All the foods are white. The water available in the restaurant looks like milk. This is scary. God, I do not know if I can resist the food and water smell. Completely normal, but I do not know if I should eat it. The banging on the door is almost deafening to my ears, making me want to stab my ears. I think I should explore this building. Day 3. This building is a 2-floored one. I think I'll try to jump out from the 2nd floor and jump the creature. I need to find a weapon. I think I'll go look in the kitchen. Day 4. I could not resist. I ate the white colored food and drank the milky water. It tasted completely normal, almost fresh, like I found a butcher knife in the kitchen that I could use on the creature. I am going to jump him. Day 5. What did I do? That thing that I stabbed, that I killed, was definitely not a human being. It was softer than a piece of jelly, and its blood was darker and more viscous than tar. The face was completely featureless, except for its eyes, which were extremely sharp. Touching his eyes cut my finger. I have to leave. Oh god, I have to go. I cannot stay here. The area was completely different from how it looked like 5 days ago. The buildings were all different, and there was a huge estate in front of me. It slightly resembled a palace or castle or something, maybe Kensington Palace or Buckingham, with everything being white. I cannot tell. I have no idea where to go. Maybe inside the palace. The estate is walled off. It looks empty. If there are more of that thing, they cannot follow me there. The gate is unlocked for some reason. Just like every other door in this lawn door, as the entrance is completely empty, with no security or anything to stop me from entering the place. I immediately went inside the palace building to shield myself from any more of those creatures, if there are any. The inside of the palace was completely different from what I imagined. It looked like a normal palace. It was not white. Just like everything outside, it was colored normally. There were shades of golden and white, with red carpets on the ground. I went up the grand staircase, and then inside one of the rooms, which appears to be a hall. In the corner, on the carpet, is what appears to be a red-stained neon green hat and coat. Otherwise, the room looked immaculate, almost like it was cleaned recently. There was a table, which was set for snacks and tea, and the tea was still piping hot. It was still letting off steam. I touched the cup, and it was still hot. "Oh, Your Majesty, the Prime Minister, Lord Melbourne, is here." Oh, came a voice. I was instantly taken aback and my flight or fight instincts kicked in. Was it another creature like that I encountered, or was it another person? In walked a woman. She was wearing a red era appropriate gown that almost looked like it belonged to the Royal Guard, but something was weird. The gown looked like jelly, like no fabric I had seen before. "Adari, Your Majesty, the Prime Minister is waiting for you. He says he has some urgent business." So, she said. The person moved towards me, and I instinctively walked back, crashing into the table, spilling piping hot tea on me, the burn searing my back. "Oh, Your Majesty, are you okay? You should immediately change your outfit, lest it seeps through the clothing and burns." "Oh," said the person. "Do not come near me. Just stay away." "Who are you?" I screamed. "Edrina, please do not make a fuss. There is an urgent issue that the Prime Minister needs your attention to. Heller's calling to you. Heller's in need of you." "Oh," said the person. "Adara, who are you? I am not the Ducking Queen, and what is that bloody outfit in the corner?" I screamed at the person. Her, fat as Queen Elizabeth II. Ma'am, she did not like the tea and biscuits too much. You know that is what you get when you do not like the food the real queen provides you." "Oh," said the Marlow. How in the world was Queen Elizabeth in 1867? My mind started going haywire. Is something wrong? Am I going crazy? Am I in a parallel universe or something? I do not usually believe in such conspiracy theories, but this is too much for me to understand. Take me to my room. To change, tell Lord Melbourne to wait a few moments. I said sheepishly and then left the room. Of course, your majesty, right this way. She said. I followed her to a section of the palace and entered another room with a bed. You need some privacy while I change. Wait outside. I said. Of course, I'll send for the hairdresser. She said. Reno, I'll be fine. I need some privacy. I said, and then I closed the door behind me. What in the world is going on? I need to contact Norvinium and check for Queen Elizabeth IRA's status. I tried to contact them on my phone, but no one picked up. My signal was really unstable. That should not happen. The phone should be able to pick up mobile signals throughout the whole timeline. I need to get out of this place. I do not know what is going on, or if I'm safe at all. There is another door, and I am leaving through it. I open the door, peeking out into the hallway. Your majesty, what are you doing? You still have not changed? I guess. Yeah, I'll have to go out like this. I'll have to ask the prime minister not to mention this to anyone. To come quickly. The prime minister is waiting for you. He says he has some urgent business. She repeated. At the duck. Why the duck? Do you keep repeating that sentence over and over again? Where is the ducking prime minister? Where is everyone? I have not seen anyone other than you and those bloodied clothing in this whole palace. I am not going with you at all. I am leaving this place. I yelled that as strongly as my weak throat could handle. But your majesty, you cannot leave. The prime minister is waiting for oil. Vertical bar. I threw a hairbrush from the room at her face dented like a cheap plastic toy after you hit it with a hammer. He says he's some urgent business. It seems that you wish to shirk your duty as the Queen of the British Empire. Well, I will not allow it. Her voice started changing to a raspier tone, and she started turning paler. All of her facial features started going away, except for the eyes, which started turning into glowing holes. It is that thing again. It must be playing tricks with me here in the palace. The creature's hands turn pointy and sharp, like a spear. I throw a candelabra at it, hoping to attack it, as I'm sick of the creature attacking me. The creature did not anticipate it and is hit, but the candle bounces off of it and falls to the carpet, setting it on fire just like regular plastic. The creature starts melting quickly. I run towards the entrance of the palace. In case the fire spreads, I open the door and go outside. A significant portion of the palace has caught on fire. The smoke has started spreading and the palace is burning. I see them. I see more of them. Hundreds of them. Thousands of them. There are so many of that creature, dressed in human clothing, all of them without faces, some of them without arms or legs, but all of them in the streets of the city, outside of the garden theater, all looking at me. They want to get in the palace grounds. They want to kill me. I cannot go back inside the palace for shelter. It is burning, and I cannot go through the front gate. I am stuck here. I'll probably die here. They're going to kill me. They'll get in soon. There's no point in resisting. I'll just sit on the ground, I guess, and wait to die. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.